Hello and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Nicole and I sell vintage home decor on Etsy, and I have a small booth at an antique mall. If you're wondering why I am sitting on my bed today, it's because I just finished painting my room last night. I painted it this beautiful olive green color and I just love it so much. I want to be in here all day today and enjoy the fruits of my labor, so that's why I'm filming my video in kind of a weird location. Today I am going to be showing you all of the things I've thrifted for my Etsy shop in the last couple of weeks. First, I'm going to start off with some artwork, which is one of my favorite things to have in my Etsy shop. I went to a vintage market recently and the price points obviously are a little bit higher at like antique malls and vintage markets than at the thrift store. So when I do go to this vintage market, I specifically like to look for wall decor, artwork, needlepoint, stuff that I know sells well. Some of my best sellers. I got 4 pieces of really beautiful art from this market. The first piece I got is this very cool needlepoint of a flapper, I believe, like an Art Deco style flapper in New York City. So you can see the classic hat and gloves, and there's even some sparkly embroidery, which is cool. And then there is a skyscraper scene in the background. So yeah, I'm hoping that this will sell quickly and I think it's beautiful. Also, the pastel colors is something that I don't see very often with vintage home decor. Next is this beautiful, more modern art piece. This is an original oil painting, and the subject in this painting is a mother and her baby. It reminds me a lot of Picasso. I really love the colors, and it's actually on a piece of wood. It's almost like a panel of someone's house or something. This is a really beautiful piece and I love the colors. This piece I paid around $38. So I definitely paid more than I normally do on a single item, but it's really beautiful and I know there's someone out there who will love this. Next, I picked up this original oil painting. This piece was really high up. I couldn't reach it. I couldn't see the price on it, so I had to ask someone to get out a ladder to see the price of it. Before they went up to check, I told myself if it was less than $50 I would purchase it, and it was $45, so it came home with me. The last time I was at this market, I actually got a floral oil painting for around $35 and sold it for almost $100 more than that. I sold it for like $124. Also, when I did a little bit more research on this piece, I found out that this is a somewhat well-known Italian artist, signed here on the bottom. The back of the canvas is stamped original oil painting made in Italy, and then the wood framing is from New York. So this is a really cool piece. Then lastly for artwork is this adorable oil painting of a dog. Anything dog, cat, or anything that can remind someone of their own pet tends to sell pretty well. It's super cute. I love the colors. It's like a moody dog painting. And I believe that this piece was around $18. The last thing I got at this vintage market was this adorable Mexican tin vanity mirror. So it swivels like that. And it has some really beautiful detailing. It's also backwards. I just realized it goes like this. So you can see the details on here are consistent with the base. This was only like $15 if I remember correctly, so this purchase was really exciting. Really, any type of vanity mirrors like this tend to do well, whether they're wood, wicker, brass, pewter. I've sold all different ones. And this I've never seen before. I've never seen a vanity mirror of this style. And actually when I did a Google Lens on this piece, I couldn't really find anything quite like it, so I think it's a pretty unique piece. Next are a couple of things I got off of Mercari actually. So every once in a while I'll look for bundles for undervalued items on eBay and Mercari. If you're interested in sourcing online as a reseller, or maybe you're just looking to get prices that are a little bit cheaper than you would find on Etsy, I did make a video a few weeks ago unboxing all of the items I had thrifted from eBay and Mercari over a couple of months. I will have that video linked in the description below. The main reason I purchased this bundle was because of this item. This is a beautiful ceramic handmade studio pottery piece of a vase. This could be used as a vase, a planter. You could put makeup brushes or pens in it. I really love how sculptural it is, and I think I ended up getting this piece for like $11, which it's just really beautiful. I would absolutely have this in my own home. Next is this brass shell napkin holder. I have sold so many napkin holders throughout my time on Etsy, so I was excited to find this. I personally love shell items, and you'll notice with all the items I have, they're very much my style. My thought process when sourcing for my business is to only buy things that I would decorate with in my own house. One, because I think that helps to curate my brand, but also because if something doesn't sell, then it's not the end of the world and I can just keep it for my own house. Next is this brass owl. I actually have another brass owl that is the exact same as this that I got at the thrift store, except it's like black because it really needs to be polished. But the patina on this one is really nice, and I've been very into thrifting owl stuff lately. It also has the red velvet on the bottom, which I think adds a nice touch. And then lastly, from this seller, I got these beautiful chrome mid-century modern candle holders. I don't know if chrome is still selling super well. I've had these listed for a couple of weeks and they have not sold yet, which does kind of surprise me. I think there was a moment there where chrome silver stuff was selling quite a lot. I don't know if that's slowed down, but these are beautiful regardless, and they're candle holders. Everybody loves candle holders. Speaking of candle holders, I found these beautiful silver candle holders at an antique mall actually. I got the pair for $10, and these are called weeping silver candle holders. This is a pretty common style apparently for this brand, except they usually come in gold. So the silver varieties are a bit more rare. They were made in the USA. It was difficult for me to decide to list these because they are seriously so beautiful. All of my Etsy listings have videos, which are the videos that I'm going to be overlaying here for this thrift haul, but in case I didn't capture it well enough, look how shiny and gorgeous this is. From the same antique mall, I picked up a couple of plates. This one was only $5, and I love the pattern on it. It's so pretty. This would be gorgeous hung up on the wall in like a blue themed room. And then this is a Yosemite plate. I don't normally pick up souvenir style items that have a specific place associated with them, but I get so many orders from California, and I know that Yosemite is such a beloved place that I figured this would be a good purchase. This I got for around $8. This next piece I got at a thrift store. I think this is one of my best thrift finds I've had probably in the last month or so. This is another vanity mirror, and it has this beautiful heart on it and a little drawer on the bottom. Similarly to the other vanity mirror, when I did a Google Lens on this piece, I could not find anything like it. So I was kind of going in blind when it came to pricing, but I thrifted this item for around $10, and I think it will sell for over $100. Next, I thrifted this adorable brass dolphin holding a ball. I do find a lot of dolphin stuff because I live in Florida. This was another one that was tempting to keep. I do collect brass animals, but I did decide to list it. The next item I thrifted is this adorable duck planter. I thought this would be cute for spring. It's actually not that valuable. This piece goes on eBay. There were multiple other listings for like $15 to $20, and I think I got this for around $5, but it was just so cute I could not pass it up, and I really love having planters in my shop. Next is another piece of art. This is a really cute scene of a cabin. It's like a wintry scene. I really like the colors, and I love this small size. I'm always looking for artwork of this size. And then the last thing I'll show you today is this adorable ashtray. This is a pewter ashtray with a ceramic center, and there are hand-painted flowers and leaves on the center. It's so colorful and pretty. If I were to keep this ashtray, I would probably use it to store my rings and jewelry. It does unfortunately have a crack and a couple of scratches, but hopefully that just adds to the charm, and I think I got this for like 99 cents, so I could not pass it up. That concludes today's thrift haul. If you you enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I post videos every Thursday and it really helps me so much when I get a new subscriber. I am close to hitting 100 subscribers, which I know might seem small in the grand scheme of YouTube, but to me that is crazy, and I honestly cannot believe that there are that many people that are interested in watching my videos. Thank you so much for your support in watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.